Morning students, well this is Santosh Yadav. Welcome you in the next video of English language of chapter 8. Students, before explaining this chapter, I would like to remind you about the previous chapter. In previous chapter, I have told you about the perfect continuous tense, okay? And in the series of perfect continuous tense, I explained you two tenses like present perfect continuous tense and past perfect continuous tense, okay? So this is the next chapter. In this chapter, we will discuss about the future tense. And before starting this chapter, I would like to define the future tense. The forms of verb that express things that are yet to happen. It means that is going to happen in coming future. So they are called future tense. Okay. So according to the definition of future tense, the forms of verb that express things that are yet to happen at some time in the future are called future tense. Students, for example, I have used the future form of verb will represent that the current incident is going to happen in future. Okay. So will and with will I have used the root form of the verb go. Okay. So I will go to Agra, and this verb helping verb will and main verb action verb go represent that certain activity will take place in future. Okay. Another example, I will have gone to Agra. Okay, I will have gone to Agra. Student, in this sentence, I have used helping verb will have with the root base form of the verb gone. Clear? And another sentence, I will have been. I will have been doing my work. I will have been doing my work by Tuesday or by Wednesday. So students, I have written three different examples to show the future tense. The first example I have written here to show that it is simple future tense. Another example represents future perfect tense. And the last example, I will have been doing my work. It shows the future perfect continuous tense. Okay, students. So in the next clip, I will show you some other things. Students, as I told you to explain future tense, so see, it has four types, and I will mention the types here. The first one is simple future tense. Simple future tense. Second one is future continuous tense. Future continuous tense. Third one, future perfect tense. And the last, future perfect continuous tense. See, students, I will explain the first one simple future tense. Okay, so just wait. And students, as I am giving you such written work on the board, you are supposed to write each and every definition, each and every word in your fair notebook. Okay, so no need to ask, sir, this exercise, this definition, this part of the written work will be done in the fair notebook or not. It is your duty to complete each and every writing work will be done in your notebook. Okay, so first the future tense. As I told you, future tense are basically used to express future tense. Yeah, this tense is used to express. This tense is used to express the things yet to take place. Express action yet to take place in time. Take place in some time, take place in the time or in the coming time. In the coming time. Okay, in this tense we use the verbs and helping verbs according to this. See, in simple future tense, we are supposed to use the helping verb will or shall. Now the point is, with which subject we are using will or with which subject we are using shall. So students, I would like to tell you that from our first standard, we are using the helping verb will or shall in simple future tense. Okay, so I will tell you the pronoun I and we. Along with pronoun I or we are supposed to use shall, and rest of the pronouns, with rest of the pronouns or subjects, we are supposed to use will. Okay, and with this helping verb will or shall, we are supposed to use the base form of verb. Main verb, first form. Main verb, first form. Okay students, so just wait. Students, now it's time to write the structures of simple future tense. As I given you the structure in the previous video also. So the first one is positive sentence. And students, you are supposed to follow these structures to understand the tenses. The first one is positive sentence structure. See, in this structure, first of all, we will start from subject. First of all, we will write subject. Another thing is helping verb. H will represent helping verb, M will represent main verb, base form, plus object and plus others. Okay students, so the example is Ramesh will do his work. Ramesh will do his work. Friends, Ramesh present subject, helping verb will, main verb do, and object is his work. Okay? Now negative. Second one is negative sentence. So see, subject plus helping verb plus not plus main verb plus object plus others. Okay. The example of negative sentence is Ramesh will not do his work. Ramesh will not do his work. Okay students, next one is interrogative sentence. And as I told you in the previous video that interrogative sentence has two types. Interrogative sentence. The first one is starts with helping verb. Okay. A starts with helping verb. It starts with helping verb. Students, so when it starts with helping verb, we will write the helping verb first plus subject plus main verb as it is first form plus object plus others and last question mark. Don't forget to place the interrogation mark. Okay. Now example, will Ramesh do his work? Will Ramesh do his work? Okay students, second one starts with question word. Starts with question words. See students, first of all, we will write QW for question words, then after helping verb, then after subject, then after main verb, first form, then after object, then after others, and at last question mark. Okay? So see, when will Ramesh do his work? When will Ramesh do his work? Okay students, so this is basically the structure of simple future tense. Okay. As I told you, the summary of this tense is we use the helping verb do, will or shall along with the base form of verb. Okay. Base form means the first form of the verb. So now next topic is students. Next topic is future continuous tense, or in this tense I will explain you the things that will happen at a certain time in a future. Okay, so this tense is used. This tense is used to express the things that will be happening in a certain time in future. In a certain time in future. Okay, students. For example, I will be doing. I will be doing my work. I will be doing my work. Okay, students. So in this tense, I will share the things according to the tense. Okay. So this is the example, and first of all we will go through the definition of this tense. This tense is basically used to show or express the things that will be happening at a certain time in future. Okay. The example is I will be doing my work. It shows that I am going to do my work in future. Okay. So next thing is structure. See, the structure is different for each and every sentence. First goes positive sentence. Subject plus helping verb plus main verb, first form plus ing plus object plus others, and at last full stop. Okay, students, in simple future tense we have used the helping verb will or shall, but in future continuous tense we will add one more thing, be with helping verb will or shall. Okay, so see, Ramesh will be doing his work. Okay, clear? Student, first I have explained the structure of positive sentence. The next one is negative. See, the structure of negative sentence is a bit different from others. Like, first of all, subject plus helping verb will or shall, either will or shall, plus not. In this structure, we will place not between will or be. Okay, plus main verb first form ing, along with ing plus objects plus others, and last the full stop. Okay, see, Ramesh will not be doing, Ramesh will not be doing his work. Okay, now interrogative sentence. As you know that interrogative sentences of two kinds. First one starts with helping verb. Starts with helping verb. First, helping verb plus subject plus be plus main verb, first form ing plus object plus others, and last interrogation mark. Okay, now helping verb will Ramesh be doing his work? Will Ramesh be doing his work? Okay. So students, next thing is starts with question word. Starts with question words. See, first of all, question word plus helping verb plus be plus helping verb plus subject plus be plus main verb first form ing plus object plus others. Where will Ramesh be doing his work? Where will Ramesh be doing his work? Friends, so these are the example and structures of future continuous tense. Okay. So students, today I explained you the two tense, simple future tense and future continuous tense, which is the existing part of our chapter 8, expressing the future. Okay, in this tense I have explained you about the helping verb and main verb according to the tense. Okay, for example, in future simple future tense I explained you about the helping verb will or shall along with the base form of the verb, means first form of the verb. Okay students, in another tense, future continuous tense, I explained you about the helping verb will or shall along with be plus present participle form of the verb, means ing form of the verb. Okay students, so So this is enough for today, and listen carefully before saying goodbye. Please copy all the work in your fair notebook, okay? And it is high time, so you are supposed to utilize your time at home, and stay home, stay safe.